Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special edition of Teacher Jeopardy! I'm your host, Matthew Schweiger. Let's meet tonight's contestants. First, from the History Department, we have Mr. Crossland. Next, also from the History Department, we have Mr. Baker. And finally, from the Math Department, we have Mrs. Kolostrubis. Let's get started. Ms. Kay, why do you have your hand raised already?
Sir, is that a hoodie I see?
Um,
And is that a untucked non-polo under that hoodie I also see, sir? And are those headphones connected to an iPhone, a cellular device in your hand I see, sir? You know what? This is unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. You know.
Sorry about that, folks. Mrs. Kolostrubis has unfortunately left the set because she has, quote, had enough of this, and is currently writing me up. Mr. Steislinger has been gracious enough to fill in for her. And with that, let's get started. First, today's categories. We have student habits, current DECA presidents, things teachers say, Franklin Academy locations, wall colors, and Patriot athletics. Mr. Steislinger, since you are our special guest, the first question will go to you.
Things that make me go, Well, I think I'll take student habits for 200.
Between Monday and Friday, this is what students typically do. Mr. Crossland.
What is act like hipsters?
Valid, but not the answer we're looking for. Mr. Baker.
I believe and I might be wrong here, but I believe the answer is what is hit the nail on the head?
No, that is incorrect. Mr. Steislinger, would you care to take a guess?
I would say, what is robotics?
No, unfortunately only a very small portion of the student body participates in robotics. The answer we were looking for was, what is go to class? Mr. Steislinger, since nobody got that one right, the next question will go to you.
I think I'll take current DECA presidents for 500.
This person is the current DECA president. Mr. Steislinger.
What is Nolan Frost?
No, that is incorrect. Nolan Frost graduated last year. Mr. Crossland.
Who is Lenny Fairfield?
No, Mr. Fairfield is the faculty advisor, but not the president. Mr. Baker.
I believe the answer you're looking for, and you can land your plane on this if you want to, but who is Amanda Pulley?
That is also incorrect. The answer we were looking for is, who is Mr. Jackson? Mr. Crossland, the next question will go to you.
Thank you. I will like things that teachers say for 200.
This phrase is Mr. Baker's favorite threat. Mr. Crossland.
What is I'm gonna jump down your throat and tap dance on your lungs?
Yes, that is correct. Mr. Crossland, you'll get the next question now.
Same category for 400, please.
Mr. Crossland directs his soccer teams here. Mr. Baker.
I believe the answer is what is the parking lot?
Yes, that is the correct answer. Mr. Baker, the next question will go to you.
I believe I'll go for Patriot Athletics for 200.
This program has the most state championships in school history. Mr. Crossland.
What is the soccer team?
No, that is not correct. Mr. Steislinger.
Well, I would say, what is the robotics team?
No, robotics is not classified as a sport at Franklin Academy, so that answer is incorrect. Mr. Baker.
I believe the answer is what is the girls cross country team?
Yes, that is correct. Mr. Baker, since you got that last question right, the next question will go to you.
I think for me, what I'm gonna go for here is Patriot Athletics for 400.
The mascot for Franklin Academy. Mr. Crossland.
Who is Alec Handlin?
No, that is incorrect. Alec Hamlin is a clown here at Franklin Academy. That does not qualify him as a mascot. Mr. Steislinger.
Well, Albert over there is telling me that it's actually Freddy the Falcon.
That is also incorrect. Freddy the Falcon is the mascot for Franklin Academy Middle School, not the high school. Mr. Baker.
Being a high school U.S. history teacher myself, and thinking myself as a connoisseur of history and all, I believe that the answer would be, and I am sure I am right on this, is who is the Patriot?
Yes, that is correct. All right, folks, it is time for Final Jeopardy! After regulation, Mr. Baker leads. Our answer for Final Jeopardy tonight is 42. Gentlemen, take a few moments, come up with your answers. Mr. Crossland, since you are currently in last place, you will answer first.
So I wasn't sure about this one, but for 42 I put, what is the amount of goals we will beat Raleigh Charter by this year?
That is potentially true, but incorrect. Mr. Baker, you will answer next.
For myself, I believe the answer that I wrote, is what is the number of states prior to July 3rd, 1890?
Also true, but not the answer we were looking for. Mr. Steislinger, with the correct answer, you can win the game.
Well, you see, the answer is actually quite simple. It's, what is the meaning of life?
Yes, that is correct. Mr. Steislinger is our winner.
What do I win?
I don't know, what does he win?